Okay, you got any closing thoughts you want to talk about for the holiday? Anything else?
Happy Valentine's Day. I hope I get me some. Welcome, everyone, to our podcast. I am your co host, Mercedes, the Harlot,
And I'm Josh, the witch.
very much so. Anyways, we invite you to this safe space while we converse one to another on everyday topics that may or may not affect our lives. Anyway, so just a disclaimer, this conversation is opinion based with a few facts sprinkled in it. So please take everything with a grain of salt. Thank you.
So for today, our podcast topic is you can't see it that well, but it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody here. You know, the theme as time has gone on, Valentine's Day used to just be a day for couples, but now it's a day that people just choose to celebrate love. So we're going to start off this question. I have a couple of questions. This will be a little bit of a shorter podcast, but in your opinion, Harlot, is Valentine's Day more for men or women?
That's a good question.
Mm.
Well, as you see, I got my nails done. You see the initial? Okay. So
Jay? Okay.
it's clearly more for women
Mhm.
than men, of course, because they're the ones that showered with gifts for the most part
Mhm.
compared to men.
Mhm.
And we expect gifts. That's all. We expect flowers, chocolate, bear, roses, you name it. Panties,
Mm.
clothes, hotel room.
We're okay
Little
with the hotel room
fashion.
part. Mhm.
Stupid. But yeah, we're like, it's more so catered towards us and what we're like. The
Oh.
men, I feel like it's somewhat switching where a lot of females are purchasing gifts for men, which is like boxers, clothes,
Mhm.
sneakers, things like that.
Mhm. I agree with everything you said.
You,
I do not disagree with any of the points you
yeah,
made. They're very valid, like especially the holiday. I think it is. There are some people, I know there's some people that aren't for Valentine's Day because they are like, oh, the marketing and all that stuff. But
mhm,
I still think that there this day, yes, you should with your significant other, you should like shower them with gifts and like do things to like show your love and appreciation throughout the year. But this is the day that is dedicated for you
mhm,
to show that you actually like that person and that you love the person, that you're going to do something. And I think it's something that is like the whole world is focusing on love. Well, let me say the United States. The whole United States is focusing on love.
right.
So the second question
Oh,
is
so they focus on something else, getting in them sheets.
at least trying to. Let me see. Do you Oh, here's a good question. Okay, I'll do this other one. Is Valentine's Day only about romantic love, or is it a good occasion to celebrate friendship as well?
Um, I would say it's mainly about love, but I feel like it's been changing. Like
Mhm.
the dynamic of it has been changing to like, oh, the people that's single are celebrating with friendships or by friendships and with family as well, getting gifts for them, getting gifts for friends.
Mhm.
Or they'll go out and have a good time for the single people.
Okay. I agree with that. I think that as time has gone on, a lot of people, because a lot more people these days are, which let me not say a lot more people. I think a lot more people are more comfortable being single these days, versus back in the day, people would be like, "Oh, you ain't got somebody who
Right,
did it."
right.
But now people are kind of being like, the dating scene is kind of garbage. So it's okay to like be like, let me operate in self love, and I think that's a generational thing. Uh-oh. She done disappeared. Let me keep on talking. That's a generational thing that, our generation is more so okay with the idea of let me love myself first, and then I could start showering other people with love. Now that the harlot is out and we can speak our truth on here, one of the questions that is on here says, what color is love? And as you can see on my background, there's red going on, there's some pink going on, sometimes there's some white going on. I am going to be partaking in this event next week. That is a whole Valentine's Day celebration thing where I, for all intended purposes, am the host of this event. But it's going to be interesting for next week that we're going to be celebrating Valentine's Day. Yeah, we had a good time talking without you. Didn't I tell you not to
Wait,
text me? That's all right.
oh,
But the
darn
question
it.
that I asked is, what color is love?
red and pink.
And why do you think those
I
colors
don't know.
represent love?
How you asking me? No, I'm just kidding. I think we've just been accustomed to it over the years. Like anytime you draw a heart, is always red.
Hmm.
Anytime you are associating Valentine's Day is always with pink balloons, pink roses, red roses. Is always those two colors. And I feel like it would symbolize love because love is just it's always been associated with red. And right next to red is pink.
So this is a good
Sprinkle in a
question.
little white.
How, oh my gosh, I just passed it. How should a single person spend Valentine's Day? Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I'm not single, so I
Oh,
don't know.
shade. This is what I think that every person, I think, and me and you have had this conversation. I don't think a lot of people know how to have fun by themselves. And I feel like this is the day where you treat yourself. All the things that you would want somebody else to do for you, do those for yourself. So if you want to go to that, book some tickets to go to some football game, basketball game, hockey game, go do that. If you want to get your nails on your hair, then go do that. If you want to go to some fancy 5-star restaurant, go do that. Like, don't just sit there and be at home, be like, oh, I don't have
Here you go, nobody.
nobody. No, get your behind. You ain't gonna ever have nobody. You just sit at home, be no, you need to be enjoying your life to the best that you can. Like, go ahead, buy yourself some flowers, get yourself the dress, get yourself the shoes, like buy a new outfit, go to the store, like go on a date with yourself like never before because it'll teach you how to treat yourself that way when the next Valentine's Day roll around, you have some standard for what you expect another person to treat you with.
Right.
Um,
That's some good wisdom right there. He's dropping.
I'm just
He's
saying.
dropping
And then, okay, I got two more questions and then we can wrap it up.
it.
How do you deal with unwanted romantic attention?
During this time or in general?
I guess you will say during this time.
Bye. What are you looking at? Like, you gotta give him a stink look. You gotta give him that stink look. You're like, no. Like that's what you gotta do. If not, I just don't entertain it.
Okay.
Like, for me, you can flirt and all that, and I'll be nice because I don't know how to be like rude about it. Be like, oh, don't talk to me, get on my face type of thing. Because
Mhm.
you never know how somebody's gonna react.
That's true. People
So
crazy.
I'll be like what I do is like, they're like, oh, you're pretty. I'm like, thank you. And then be like, oh, you want a drink? No. Just bring it like, and I have my ring on, so I'm like, don't touch, don't talk. That's it. Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh.
What about you?
I think that that's a good thing. I think being nice to people because especially if it's around this time, some people I don't, let me see. There are a lot of lonely people. Like there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. There are a lot of lonely people out here. And so I think it's like a lot of people don't even have the courage to put themselves out there that way. So I think if somebody puts themselves out there that way, but you don't want to receive it, you could be like, "Oh, thank you. That was a very kind gesture, but I'm okay." Or it's always a good cop out. I'm in a relationship. I got a girlfriend. I got a boyfriend. I got a this. Like you just say whatever you
Good
got.
job
I got
about it.
something. Listen, be
They
like, my
don't care.
dog would not be happy if I would just go with you. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. But
Mm,
my last question is a romantic gesture more powerful on Valentine's Day or on another day of the year?
my birthday. I'm just saying, my birthday.
Why your
If,
birthday?
if I feel like my birthday is one of the most special times of the year, besides Christmas. I think Christmas
Mhm.
would top it off. But my birthday, if you do something really, really nice for my birthday, you're scoring the brownie points. Valentine's Day, I don't like for me is you can stick to basic flowers,
Mhm.
a card, roses. Don't give me no beer because it's just gonna be piling up sitting there for nothing. Honestly. But stuff like that, or stuff that I need. Like it doesn't have to be roses and stuff. It's stuff that I need. Like if I want cookies, I need it.
Uh-oh.
Go
Not
cookies.
if you want cookies. You and them
For
nasty
real.
sugar cookies.
Those cookies are good. Shut up, hater.
Listen, y'all, we're gonna have a debate. Sugar cookie versus chocolate chip cookies one of these days. It's coming. So y'all be ready for that episode.
I'll have
Um,
my surveys.
Listen, we do need to survey. Shoot, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that survey later. But I think that when it comes to romantic gesture, I don't think Valentine's Day has to be the only day that um like it's not the what did I say? Is it the most powerful? No, it's not the most powerful, but I do think it really does matter because this is the thing. So many people get other people things on Valentine's Day. So if you are in a relationship with somebody or they're your situationship or whatever that thing is that y'all got going on, and all of their friends are getting something for Valentine's Day and you don't get them anything, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be brought up. It's gonna be something. There may be a little attitude and stuff like that. So I think it doesn't hurt to get something. Like flowers is what $7 at Walmart. You get you a little something of
Right.
flowers and call it a day. Like it's you don't have to depending on the person who you're with. But that's a whole other conversation. But depending on the person you're with, like you get. This is the thing. I think that if somebody can't appreciate the small gestures, that's very telling. Like it's one thing to have like you want all the whatevers, but if you can't appreciate the small gestures that somebody is doing, it's time for
Well,
you to
we
find
know
somebody
that.
else, y'all. It's time for you to find
Mhm.
somebody else. But I
Mhm.
think that that's interesting you said your birthday. So you're telling me if your significant other got you some grand gift on another day that's not your birthday and that's not Valentine's Day, you would have liked it better to be given to you on your birthday than on some random day of the year?
Yeah. But you said other than is it the most powerful is Valentine's Day. It's not Valentine's Day to me.
Okay. So it'd be more
Valentine's Day.
meaningful for you if they gave you, let's say they were going to book you a trip to Spain. Like it would be more meaningful to you if they booked that trip on your birthday rather than Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Take me away from my birthday. I don't care about Valentine's Day. Sure.
Okay, would you accept that trade off if they told you, "Hey, I'm not going to buy you anything for Valentine's Day, but for your birthday?" Oh, yeah.
This is the thing though.
Uh-huh.
Flowers, that's it.
Okay.
Like
Flowers.
flowers, I don't care.
So what would you what did okay, with flowers,
Or
what
even
did
a
you
car.
what do you what okay, so what are those like name five things a guy could get a girl that's just like inexpensive but like not nothing crazy but that'll be meaningful. You say flowers? Okay, what else?
With flowers nowadays is basic. So you have to like it has to be stuff that you make. Like I feel like DIY is the best thing because it's
Not
more
arts
me.
and craft.
You can like you can make those money bouquets and they are a flower with the dollars and stuff. Even though to take it apart is a killer, but I mean that's very thoughtful and I would
Okay.
like that. And other people would too. I think a card and you writing something in it and not just be like, oh, happy Valentine's Day, giving like something meaningful so that way they
Okay.
can, keep it up for years and years to come.
Mhm.
Um, that's two. I would say if the person needs something like if you own your own place, you go, oh, I need paper towels or whatever. That's a
Mhm.
gift. Sure, you can give me some paper towels. I'm just saying, like I feel
Oh
like
my gosh.
nowadays you just gotta be like, look, I need I need some utensils. Go get me that. Like
Okay.
I'll be part of that. But I feel like typically it'll be like panties, the typical panties from Victoria's Secret. Bra.
No,
I think
I'm
you ain't get
sorry.
over that.
Somebody pull up and be like, here's a roll of paper towels. Happy Valentine's Day.
I mean, if you need it, you need it. It's I
Ooh.
feel like it's more so of the thought of like, hey, I heard
Mhm.
you said 2 weeks ago you needed paper towels, so I got you this one to give. I mean, is that's not a good example. I would say like a knife set or pots and pans or whatever from Costco or Sam's Club, whatever.
Ooh.
Um, I
Lord.
mean that's more for me. Like if you got me that
Okay.
as a gift, I'm like, oh, thank you. Like it's meaningful if I asked about it.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Y'all hear it here first. Just get your girl a roll of a paper towel.
Shut up, stupid. You a witch. I'm just saying it was
Oh
a
my
bad example
gosh.
because I was looking at it,
I'm
but
sorry. Oh, okay. Let me get myself together. Let me compose myself. That
I'm
was
just saying
funny.
like if your girl or even a dude
Mm,
was asking for something and it was like, oh, I want this, and they were like, oh, it'd be a nice gesture to give it on Valentine's Day, a nice gift. Like they ask for candles or whatever, you go and buy candles, or they ask for like I don't know,
mm,
new what's that curtain set for the bathroom.
okay.
Nice gift for
Okay.
Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Harlot.
Okay. You got any closing thoughts you want to talk about for the holiday? Anything else?
Happy Valentine's Day. I hope I get me some. Where is it?
Is this? Oh, they did a really good job though.
They did.
Ooh.
She
Thank y'all for
cut
watching
that
this
out.
podcast. We will catch you on the next one at the Harlot and the Witch podcast. You
I
can
don't know.
expect a new video every
We
Wednesday around 12 something
we'll
p.m.
see. You'll
ish
know when
a.m.
this is.
It's something around that time. Thank you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to
Don't
like,
forget to
comment, and
like.
subscribe. Follow us on all our social media platforms. They'll be in the description below.
Hello.